Hello, termites. Welcome to night 65. We have an extra termite.
I'm here. I haven't left. I got nowhere to go. I ain't walking home. It's the only safe way to do it. So good luck. I'm not getting on a plane with that social distancing nonsense. Yeah, why don't you just sit 4 inches away from somebody who's wearing a bag on their head? Good idea.
I'm not getting on a plane.
No.
And I know comedians that are doing it.
I know.
And I've enjoyed my time with them, and I hope they survive.
There were people.
I don't like being on Southwest when there isn't a pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy the price, but I always feel like everybody's hungover. But there's been a lot. I've been on a lot of planes on Southwest where there's drunks, and we have to take them back to the gate.
Well, a lot of people were flying for a while there, where they would buy 9 seats so they could sit in the center.
Well, one of my friends who will remain nameless thought that meant he could guarantee those 9 seats. No.
You can't?
No, on Southwest, you can't go in there and pick you get a boarding group.
No, but you could do that on another flight.
Yeah, you could on like Delta or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, you could do. But on Southwest, he bought 3 seats thinking that would give him the security of a row, not thinking you'd have some, right. You don't know where the 3 seats are going to be.
Boy.
I didn't say my friends were the smartest people on earth. I'm going to drink a little of this. What are we drinking?
Tonight we are drinking, in honor of my arrival, the Peacock Family Vineyard cabernet Sauvignon. This is from St. Helena. This is a Napa Valley cabernet. It is, we had it the other night with a steak. Probably the last steak we'll be able to afford. It was a cow that I slaughtered in one of the fields here. Don't tell anybody. And the wine is terrific. It's a really great cab, and I'm not bullshitting. I drink a lot of wine. This is pretty amazing that Kathleen is drinking.
Well, that's only because I have friends named Peacock, Nancy and Mark, my friends, and they went to the vineyards, and then those people came and had a little peacock party.
Well, that's nice.
See, you don't picture me at a wine tasting.
No, I don't. Not unless they're giving you free shit, like a free bottle of wine.
It was, I actually had to pay for that, but there was free food.
Oh, was there? Oh,
Yeah.
good. And this is what was great about...
I don't really go to, for the record, I haven't attended any other wine tastings in my life.
No, that's... I didn't...
Just that one.
Yeah. But what was great for me is that since Kathleen is not a wine psychotic as I am, I got to drink most of it, and it is delightful.
Yeah.
And I dreamt of other places.
How do you feel like your haircut's taking shape?
Ooh.
Now that you got to wash it.
Yeah, no, it is. Really,
I think there needs to be a little more off the left side.
Yeah, but I'm very happy with it.
Termites?
When I put a cap on, it looks perfect.
A cap. Cap. That sounds like you're from the 1800s.
Well, I'm lucky I could remember the word cap. I'm losing a lot of my vocabulary.
These were the Polaroids that came in the book.
Wow.
She's pretty.
That's nice. Why don't you sign and give me his swag?
Why don't we'll sign one each and then give it to a termite.
Right.
Right.
It'd be my pleasure.
Okay. Anybody who wants one, say it on Instagram if you'd like a picture. Just some random human took a picture of her at a book signing at a Super Crown. Remember Super Crowns?
I do remember Super Crowns. They're gone. I actually have in my mouth 9 Super Crowns.
I have implants because I'm fancier, because I can afford it. Okay. Now, she's telling us about her movie career. Neither of us know these movies, but we're going to watch it in quarantine. Hard Country. This is a movie we don't know about.
Right.
With Daryl Hannah.
And the one we're going to have to get. I think, though, you can't even get it on Amazon Prime. I think you have to go get it's only on beta.
Well, do any of your termites own the movie? We could buy it from you. Go dig through your closet. Look through your DVDs. I don't have a VHS player anymore. My parents do, though. We could drive up to my parents' house and over there, watch it on VHS.
Or if you actually have this movie in your closet, you may want to re-examine your life. Just a tip from someone who's had to re-examine his life for 12 weeks now. It's not been pretty.
What was the overall outcome of thinking about?
Well, I don't know. It's a kind of a, we're still, the jury's still out.
All right.
There are 9 voices, 6 are my mother.
Who are the other 3?
The other 3 are actually, there's 2 barking dogs. And then the other one, I'm not sure if it just pokes its head out.
Oh.
And then goes back into the forest. I'm afraid to let it come out.
All right. I haven't had any of those thoughts.
Well, I'm glad I could share. I really need this. You can see why I need to get out.
Yeah.
You know, she's almost normal.
I'm loving this.
I know you are.
Fishing, golfing. I mean, I don't love that people are getting sick. I'm just saying within this bad situation, I've had a nice time.
No, you've done great.
I've had a very nice time. I've found a fox, a skunk, a giant turtle, 3 new deer.
The deer.
3 new ones, 3 boys. A lot going on here. Okay. So she was going to be in this movie, and the role didn't sound like much of a stretch. The parts consisted of me breezing into a club where Michael Martin Murphy and Kate... Is Michael Martin Murphy the one who sang Wildfire? She ran calling. Remember that? Wildfire.
I never knew who sang that song.
Yeah. Wildfire, we're gonna ride it. Anyway. And Katie Moffat played a regular gig and singing a couple songs, then going over to Kim's apartment and talking about life and love. I listened while Kim told me about her dreams of a career, and then told her that the only way I could see that she could accomplish them was to move away from the little town. I told her too many men around there seem to think they own their wives or girlfriends.
Wow. That's,
I spent a few days in Bakersfield doing the picture, but I hadn't even read the script. So until I saw the movie, I had no idea if Kim took my advice or not. She didn't even read the whole script. That's why I love Tanya. I never read that shit either. They'd send over a whole sitcom. I'm just like, where's my part?
that's what I do.
That's why I didn't do it well, though.
Yeah, I always do.
But you did it well. He was on The Big Bang Theory. I had to sit there through that shit. Fuck, 8 hours. I'm like, I had drank a whole bottle of wine and you still hadn't done your thing. Brutal. Just brutal. While they were trying to do the movie with what actually ended up on a film were miles apart. It was an attempt to show that a small town girl trying to escape from the good old boys kind of sexism her boyfriend and her buddies represented, and how in the end she and her boyfriend both escaped to a better life. But it ended up as a string of beer drinking contests and silly practical jokes. Some not so silly jokes too, like when they go through a mock hanging of an out-of-town music producer and almost scare him to death, or when Richard Mole's character dives off a bar stool to get a laugh and is paralyzed. Tell me you don't want to watch this movie now.
Was he really paralyzed?
No.
It was a joke.
Yeah. Well, maybe they were.
Well, we'll find out.
Well.
You said it wasn't very funny, but that's why I wondered if it was real.
Oh. Well, his character dives off a bar. No, I think it's in the script.
His character dives off.
Yeah. So I didn't have to worry about what to wear to the Academy Awards for Hard Country, because well, you never know. Daryl Hannah was in it. It could have gotten nominated.
That's a terrific line.
I know, she's funny. Or the lady, either Tanya or Patsy. I think it's Tanya. I think Tanya's the funny one. Plus, on the plus side, I got to know Kim Basinger. Basinger. Can't say it right.
Kim Basinger.
Basinger. I don't know. Let's just go with Kim.
Okay.
All right.
KYM.
Shut up. It's regular. She's very much her own woman, and sometimes I wish I'd stayed in better touch with her.
Basinger.
Say it again?
Kim Basinger. I don't think it's Basinger.
Okay. Well, base would be 2 S's, and there's only one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we've learned how to read together.
Yeah. It's really, and that it is important to me for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I know.
I think
That's why you're more normal.
she tried to buy a town once. I admired that.
Oh yeah, the $12,000 town
Yeah,
in Georgia.
Mississippi or something, I think. I don't know.
We'll have to look that up too.
Okay.
It's a lot of work today.
Termites, get on the giggle. As I said before, show business doesn't make it easy to sustain friendships, so she didn't stay friends with Kim, and she regrets that. Put it in the pile. I also did a movie with Dirk Benedict. Do you know him? Of Battlestar Galactica fame, called Georgia Peaches. You know this movie?
No, but I purchased them.
You bought, oh, the real ones?
Dirk Benedict.
Whenever I go to Georgia, I wear my orange underwear.
You do not.
Peach-colored underwear for Georgia peaches.
You wear,
I try to match my underwear to something that has to do with the state I'm in.
seriously?
Yeah, gives me a little thrill.
Wow. That is really sharing.
A little something you didn't know.
No.
Okay. We filmed it in Charleston, South Carolina for 2 months, and I was either flying in and out to see Glen or he was flying in and out to see me. 2 memorable things occurred while I was working on this picture. I can't wait. First, Glen and I were shopping in a Charleston mall, and in the window of a pet store, I saw the cutest little poodle. Glen bought her for me and named her Lucy, also the name of our fox, Termites. She was my consistent companion from that day on, and on down the road, she played a role in one of the biggest fights Glen and I ever had. Oh, the poodle's gonna cause some shit.
Oh, well, if they don't, I hope the poodle doesn't die.
No, the poodle's scrappy. They bark a lot. That thing won't die. The second memorable thing was meeting Dirk Benedict. He was so unaffected by the status of as the star of the movie. I don't know who this person is. I'll have to Google it. Do you know who Dirk Benedict is?
No, I thought I did, and then I realized I don't. I thought it was a British actor. It could be.
A British actor in this country, in Georgia Peaches?
Well, they're in everything.
Now.
Yeah. But even then, I mean...
They're
your
taking
name
all of
is
our
Dirk-
jobs.
Your name is Dirk Benedict?
Dirk Benedict.
Yeah, that would be a kind of a British name.
Dirk?
Dirk.
That's country.
Really? Dirt is country.
Dirt is also country. All right. We're going to finish this chapter. He didn't seem to have any ego to speak of, at least not an out-of-control one, and he was one of the most mellow people I met when I was in show business. I watched him for several days and was just amazed at the positive energy he had. Do you feel people say that about you? Yeah. He was so full of life, and he really seemed to be one of those rare people who lived every minute of every day to the fullest. I soon learned why. He considered every minute he lived a gift. Dirk had been diagnosed with cancer a few years earlier, and part of his treatment involved a macrobiotic diet that he partially devised himself. My mother always believed in home remedies, and I was utterly fascinated by the fact that it seemed to have worked. There is so much that we disregard as fads or quackery. Quackery. I like it. And I think if we really knew what natural healing plants we have in this world, we'd be far better off. Dirk certainly was, and as far as I know, he still is. There's some other lessons I could have learned from Dirk during that filming, lessons about a healthy lifestyle and positive outlook. But either I learned them and didn't put them to work for me, or they ran right by me.
Yeah, well, she was doing blow.
Well, everything goes faster. That's why it ran right by you.
Wow.
How could you really check into anything if you're jacked up on an 8-ball? Chapter 36. We'll do a paragraph or two. The termites like this to be about 8 minutes long. 9. Yeah, 10. Sometimes they yell, why isn't it longer?
Really?
Yeah. And then I can see the thing and I know what's going on here. When I recorded my next album, Dream Lovers, back in Nashville, Glen came in and performed on it. We didn't get along any better in the studio than we did anywhere else. Glen chartered a jet and flew in from Vegas, and by the time he got to Nashville, he was wild and belligerent the whole time he was there. Isn't it weird that, like, when I think of Glen Campbell, I think, I am a lineman for the county, and I drive a something
main road.
main road.
Yeah, I drive the main road.
But it's so like,
Yeah.
meanwhile, he's jacked
You also think
up.
about, his last few years, they're taking him on the road.
I wasn't going to bring that into the conversation, Lou.
Well,
That's a
maybe-
sad time for the termites.
Well, no, but I'm just
The
saying.
Alzheimer's tour?
No, but just
you-
at the time, and not the fact that he had that, but just the way he was, you don't think of him like...
Well, I'm doing that with you if it'll make me money. Buckle in, soldier. You're going to go out there and you're going to tell jokes, and there's going to be a giant teleprompter, and I'm going to be at the gate. Cash only, $22. See Lewis Black. And then all the termites will come because they'll want to meet me, but they'll want to see you too. And it's just going to be a cash cow. It's my retirement plan.
Wow.
Yeah, don't make fun of that. It's going to be your future.
Wow.
You won't even know it's happening, though.
Wow.
As long as I feed you perfect meals, would that be much different than now?
Not really.
Except we're not making any money.
Well, Well, we are when they see this.
This is free for the
This
termites.
This YouTube thing will go off the charts. Wait till the fucking sponsors roll in.
Do you get those on YouTube? I don't even know.
Yeah,
Termites?
you do.
Termites? All right.
We can be influencers.
I think we're way too old for that.
No, not if you, no, but influencers for people who are nearly dead.
We could influence the over
Yeah,
50s?
yeah.
Okay. I'll look that up.
Yeah. I'm an AARP influencer. What knee brace do you use?
What about your reverse mortgage? We're going to find out if those are really true. And let me tell you what, don't buy a timeshare because all I see is commercials of how to get out of them. I don't even know what.
Yeah, and I think Tom Selleck is lying about a reverse mortgage.
I don't trust Tom Selleck
No,
because of the mustache.
everything. There's stories I can tell, but no, I can't.
All right, we're almost wrapping this one up. Okay. So Glen came up. He's all wired up, belligerent. If it made Glen mad, I wasn't ladylike in front of. If it made Glen mad, that I wasn't ladylike in front of his Hollywood friends, it made me furious that he was a jerk in front of my producer, Jerry Crutchfield. Even so, the duets Dream Lover and my song came off very well. But the album's hit was Can I See You Tonight? I don't know that. The song I recorded for the soundtrack of Burt Reynolds' Smokey and the Bandit 2.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Sort of. I don't really remember.
I didn't see Smokey and the Bandit. And
Did
another.
you see the first one?
No. I saw BJ and the Bear, though.
Oh, boy.
I thought that was that. Well, you can't top that. The guy who travels with a bear. I don't want it. And the one with the Confederate car. What was that? You know where they chase each other? The country one. It wasn't a movie. It was a TV show.
It's a TV show.
I can't remember.
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, The Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, that won't be
To me, that was already Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, that won't be coming back.
No, I think that's canceled. Probably. They're gonna have to do something about the roof of that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody bought that. Somebody famous. Okay, we're almost done here, termites. So she recorded for the soundtrack of Burt Reynolds' Smokey and the Bandit. Another hit that year, Dream Lover, contained some good songs that at the time I thought it'd be a great album. When I listen to the album now, I wish we could remix it. Aw.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. In between recording concerts, movie rules, and golf games, Glen and I continued to brawl our way through the tabloids. It wasn't all Glen's doing either. Here we go. Most of the time, I gave as much as I got, except for that time I got my teeth knocked out, and we're coming to that. I don't blame Glen any more than myself for all of this. I'm hot-tempered, and if pushed, I fly off the handle.
And into a handle, obviously, to get your teeth out.
Well, we're going to find out. In the next sitting, I don't know, do you have anything else to tell the termites today?
Well, just for those of you out there who are, I didn't really slaughter a cow, just so you know. You don't like back and slaughter a cow. There's an imaginary cow in my head. There's a lot of livestock in my head now.
All right.
And I'm hoping they're not upset that I'm sitting in. You know, 'cause
Well, we'll find out. They talk. There's a lot of
They
comments.
may want you to just be alone and just send that.
Well, if they're alone, they might have enjoyed that somebody else was alone. But, you know, you can have a friend over with a mask, right? All right, termites. Tell them they're worthy termites.
You are the most worthy of all termites. There are no termites more worthy than you. Nope, none that I've seen, and I've seen a lot.
I'm going to throw this one out because somebody said this at the golf course. You're precious. You're precious, termites. And we're going to sign off on the count of three. You know what to say. 1, 2, 3. Night, night, termites.